Hey, are you struggling with Faction War Boss 21 for Barbarians and you don't have Scyl the Drakes? Well, here's a team that works without her. You can run full auto, and most of the champs are accessible. Let's check it out. Hey, it's your buddy Tim Schill coming back with another Raid Shadow Legends video. And I wanted to do a video today on Faction Wars 21 for the Barbarian Crypts, why they're still open. And I was able to complete this stage without Scyl the Drakes, who seems to be a staple on many of the teams that beat that Faction 21 boss. And I was able to do it on auto as well. So I just wanted to share how that goes and the team I used, which is this. You can see there's one legendary, which is Valkyrie, which I guess is a really good legendary. But the rest are epics and easy to gear and easy to find. They all are pretty fast. I think that's the key. That's the key to most of my teams, actually, as you probably have seen in some of my other videos. I tend to try to get just as much speed as I can. The idea being that I can just continually come back around and just outperform whatever wave or boss I need to. So I'm going to go ahead. We'll run this on auto, and you can see this team handles this Faction 21 boss pretty easily. So the what did it for me was gearing out Sky Touch. I was able to gear her out pretty fast and in regeneration gear, and I'm not sure what the actual name of it is. The four-piece set that she regens 15% of her health every turn. So while she's doing all her crazy masochistic stuff where she hurts herself and puts fears on herself, she's not ever getting too low on health to make it. I'm going to speed it up. I'm going to choose this guy so he can stop reviving them. And then I have this AoE hitter, I forget her name, in a stun set as well to help with crowd control. But everyone else is pretty is geared just in speed gear. I have Farrakhan in my clan boss gear, so he's running pretty fast. And then I have High Katoon and Valkyrie in their just regular sets. So you saw High Katoon was about 220 speed. Valkyrie is at about 240. And then everybody else is between 200 and 220. So it's pretty fast, but again, there's no accounting for speed in this game, and it's very important that you get more turns than your enemies, especially when they outperform you in levels and defense and damage and everything else. So see, the first wave went down pretty easily. Hopefully we can stop Maneater here before he gets off his unkillable, or this is going to be a long video. So here's where Sky Touch comes in. She's an interesting character because she does her best work when she's just around 50% health, right? That's when she's getting off all her big heals. So while it looks like she, the team starts to struggle, it's because she's not healing the way she should. But when she gets down low like this, which is perfect, she starts throwing out big heals, and we'll show you at the end. She does several million hit points and heals to keep this team up and going. And when you have defensive champs like Valkyrie that are just throwing up these massive shields and keeping the opponents counterattacked, she's almost unkillable. The big worry is I lose somebody else on this team. So, and again, this Maneater throwing up those terrible unkillable buffs. Now the problem is obviously I don't have any revivers, right? So if somebody does go down, we're in trouble. So we're going to let that wear off and try to, oh, there he goes. Okay. Oh no, that was counterattack. So we need Sky Touch to come in here with some clutch heals. Turn meter control from Haikatoon. She's a really good champ. So you can see I got the Sky Touch removing the debuff, the block buff debuff on us all. So and we should be, yeah. See, he's still a little low, but we're going to be right there at the end. But you can see if Sky Touch didn't get as many turns, the healing wouldn't come out the way it's supposed to, and this run would be much more difficult. So, and we should be on to the boss. So this boss obviously is the immune to all the regular debuffs that bosses are immune to. The freeze can be a big pain. It hits hard. The True Fear is a big pain. And the ads are a pain too. And you can make this a lot faster by knocking down these ads. I'm going to go ahead and choose an ad so we can focus them, because they just sit there and provoke you, and it really is quite bothersome, and heal the boss, and the fight can just take forever. So we'll go ahead and try to take out this ad who is provoking. Then we'll take out the ad who is healing, and then the boss goes down pretty quickly. So you can see, I mean, no one has been in any jeopardy in this fight, right? So, and like we talked about before, as Sky Touch gets lower and lower in health, she does bigger and bigger heals. So it's almost a self-correcting champion for your team. You can see we haven't done any damage to the boss because this ad here heals. So the ad on the left provokes, and the ad on the right heals. So you want to get rid of them as quickly as possible. So this should be it for this one. No, almost. Okay, so now we'll choose this one so we can stop those heals, and then it'll just be burning down the boss. So I've completed most of the faction wars. I think I have 3 more I need to do. I got really behind on lizard men. I just didn't have any great champions, and I was able to pull Roxanne, which helped in the last Sacred Shard pull. So I'm catching up on them, but I should be able to finish Sacred Order. So I'll only have 2 more, and then Orcs I think I'll finish as well. So I think I'll really just be waiting for lizard men to come around before I can get my Lydia. But you can see, again, we're to the boss. The boss has no heals, no provokes, so we're just going to focus on them. And again, look, nobody had any problems. Obviously, Scyl the Drakes would make this a little bit easier because she brings that stun, and she brings that passive heal, which would help a ton. But I don't have her yet, so I have to make do with what I have. I also do a lot of gear switching, obviously. I don't keep this... I don't use this champion very much, so I don't keep them in my best stun set. And I don't keep Sky Touch in this regeneration set. So those are all switched. I'm looking forward to the new patch that's coming out that's going to let us switch gear for half price. I'm kind of going to go through all my old champions and take off all the gear they have on them and sell what's junk, because I think I have some champions that have been sitting in the vault for a while that haven't been refreshed. So I'll probably take off some old gear, sell it, and maybe find some pieces that got onto some old champions that were probably pretty good, and I just forgot about them. So it's probably a good time to do that. And I'm also looking forward to the Visix upgrade. I have her all decked out and ready to go. So when she gets her new abilities, I'm going to do a champion spotlight on her, and we can see if she's as good as we hope she is. So I can't decide if she's going to be a big defensive damage dealer, like a big defensive nuker, like Solus, or Biggin, or if she's going to be a crowd control with her AOE provokes and things. So Again, and there goes the boss. Easy peasy, never a problem. So this is one of the easier bosses, obviously. You just got to get rid of the ads. And so that's it. You can see I have most of them done. Orc and Sacred Order are coming up today, so I think I'll be able to finish those. I think I have the champions. I just leveled up Godseeker for this one and Vrask for this one, so I think those were my two missing pieces, and you can see I'm way behind on Lizardmen here. So if you like the video, please like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you'd like to see some other teams run through these, and we'll see you next time. Be kind to one another.